that I needed to plug it in, I was going to, and then I didn't. But not saying I'm perfect here. Anyway, um, give me a second. I'm gonna try to find my little stand thing, my $3 selfie holder thing, and I find it. Here it is. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just I was just reflecting on my day yesterday, and I was sorry. I'm trying to give you like a decent angle, give myself a better, you know what I mean. Anyways, so yesterday, if you don't know, I'm wearing shorts with my little dress here, so whatever. Anyway, um, yeah, it was just I just want people to get the help they need. You have to take the shit seriously. I think that maybe, just maybe, people are either returning into society or trying to return in society from whatever hell they have been in. So we have to try to be a little bit supportive or something, but we know that, like, I don't know, there is help out there. Direct them in that fucking to the help they need, or remind somebody like, shit, you need help. Uh, and that's all you can, you know what I mean? Or, you can be supportive too. With that one young person I had spoke about, that was like, they was like looked really bad, and I said something, and then like I seen them, they didn't look as bad, but I was like, oh, you look better. I'm like, oh, like I said, I was being honest because I had told them just smoke weed, like, anyways, it's some people have to get they have to get to that place or something. And I'm not saying everybody should just smoke weed and everything be okay, but it's if your option is weed or all this other shit, like, yeah, I'm just saying, honestly, just saying. And hello and welcome, DJ Mix says hello, and hello yourself. Yeah, I was just on here and then it cut out, so I just decided to go on. Now I'm on the tablet, so it's, a little bit bigger picture here. Um, Yeah, I was live like before on the other joint because, like I said, I met this lady yesterday. Excuse me, she's a little bit disturbing. I could tell that she went through some shit, and I don't know, but she was like kind of mean or something. Like, I don't know, but I was just like, oh no, blah blah blah. Like, I just redirected it and explained, like, like, that's not, you know it's just she was like assuming things about me, that, and like being kind of nasty. But she also told me that she witnessed something really terrible, and like, I don't know, it's just really a lot. It was a lot to hear, but I'm glad I heard it and not somebody else. Well, actually, there was like one person, you know what I mean, I dealt with it, I felt like accordingly. I gave her some attention, but not too much. And then there was like a bunch of kids on the bus. Anyways, let me shut up. I'm gonna leave it alone. So maybe I said what I said. Like I said, I don't know. I am concerned. Like, whatever. I'm concerned of the bigger picture, that there's more people like her. Um, and again, that's I think we can just try to um show some support. It's hard. I've dealt with people, like, I try to be supportive, but whatever problem people have, it's gonna feel insane to keep having it, like, you know what I mean, and not do anything about certain things. You have to figure out the solution, and some things you can't worry about, but you have to prepare for stuff, though. Like, you have to secure yourself. It is crazy though, because I don't know what exactly that lady went through exactly, but it just I'm getting a picture that, without her having to say, because she didn't say I'm just really intuitive, and this is God, like God is intuition. She really just seems like she was used and abused, and it seems like she probably went through like some forms of abuse, whatever that may be. But she had issues. It sounds like where she couldn't. She said she couldn't have kids. And again, I'm not trying. I am not trying to put her on blast. I'm trying to bring awareness that I want her to get help, and people like her that have had to go through some stuff the last within whatever however many years since, like, I'm just saying, like, I've seen this stuff on TV. This is real life though. Some people have had health issues and they were not able to have a baby, but then when the laws were changed they couldn't have an abortion but they needed to have one. um and she told me she couldn't. It's just, she said she wishes that she was barren, but I get it. It's, she didn't want to go through the pains of, like, her body is like allowing her to. But then I just know, with one thing I do know about miscarriages, that a lot, like, not all of them, but I don't know what the percentage is, so I'm not going to pretend to say I know. It's probably, I'll just say half, because that's more of a fair number. um that it's like your body is already set up where it's not going to work. Some of them are from trauma and stress. I feel like, because I have had miscarriages, not any time lately or anything, like when I was younger, um, but it was always like when I was a month. Because I mean, honestly, I'll just say, even though I do have some forms of some disabilities, whatever. Okay, it's, some was injury, some was like fucking mental health anguish, actual physical injuries. Anyways, besides that, I've always been pretty naturally healthy. Like, my body's been pretty resilient. Like, honestly, because I had the whole neck injury, and I'm still like, I'm okay. uh, um, but yeah, sometimes you can clearly see sometimes how my neck looks weird, or like it just looks uncomfortable sometimes. But anyways, so I forget. I kind of lost sight exact. Whatever. Okay, so how's everybody doing? As you said, DJ Mix says hello. Where are you from? I'm from Buffalo, New York, in the United States of America. Folk Son said, "Are you single? I need you." No, you need yourself. You need yourself to be right, and that's what. But I'm not here to be nobody's mommy. Like, I'm not. I can be like somebody's mommy. I can remind, good qualities, but that's it. Like, so. Anyways, I was just talking about that we have to we be helpful. If you could take some time out of your, however many minutes or whatever, to an hour, however, you know what I'm saying, depending, you take some time out of your day to help people. There's different ways you can do that. Just saying, it's just stating the obvious. I don't really get a lot of that these days. Like, you see how strong I am and shit. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not even flexing my muscle, but I'm like, whatever. That's what happens. Anyways, it's just crazy out here. You have to fight hard to keep things right, and people will try to distract you with the stupidest shit and the weirdest shit and the craziest shit and the terrible as shit. It's just take that information, take it seriously, try to do something with it. That's all you could do. Like, but help people. Like I said, that's all. I tried to just let this lady see that no, you're not alone. I've gone through some shit myself. Like I told her about some of the shit. It's just that's where I was at. So I was very calm and rational in the way I said and answered her too. I didn't like. I wasn't like, no, that's not me. I was just no. I was just like, actually, that's basically how that went down, and that's a great thing. You can have your piece. You say what the reality is. It's not about. Sometimes you gotta have humility in life, and you know what I'm saying. You let people know your truth, and you're humbling yourself. Like, yeah, I've gone through some. I'm not gonna sit here and just be blaming all the kinds of people for the problems I went through. But am I gonna acknowledge the some of the damage that they yeah, and then it's the acknowledging is everything as far as like I just yeah. You know how about like accepting people for who they are. I just can't, so I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? And that's like all I can do. Like, anyways, so I'm just trying to get things organized here. I have to be about my health, and you know, I didn't have like a great start today, but then I ended up turning it around, and that's great. I already have a plan as far as um, cleaning up. Me and Jaleesa are gonna clean, and then the rest of the kids will help with the baby. You know what I mean? Is it an emergency? No. You know what I mean? I had to clear my head and it just make sure I'm healthy. Like that's the whole thing with like high blood pressure, and mine is a whole special thing. Like it's annoying. Like it's not like your regular like. It's because of like, it's just the after effects from having a baby and stuff. Um, oh jeez, see, I'm already being trolled, and I'm not surprised. And I'm honestly, I don't care. Like, you don't hate me. I'm thinking because you waited a long time, Shania. You waited a long time to say something, but you did say something recently. So now I have a little insight of who you are. I believe you are somebody related possibly to Nini, right? And I don't have a problem with Nini. If anything, she has a problem with me because she was trying to bring me out of character, but she just didn't want to hear or accept the truth that I was just good to Q and a friend to Q when it's you can't tell somebody a lie about themselves and say something about them and then just and like act like they're supposed to just accept that. So yeah, in the past when she lied about me or she would try to start or whatever, it was just it's one thing to question and make sure that I'm like of moral good, moral just having morality and giving a shit, and I was never taking advantage of Q, please. That's a fucking joke, and so that was she was trying to make it sound like I was, and I'm like, no, are you kidding me? um Anyways, because he did help me. He helped me, but anyways, I've helped him too, so that's our business, is it not? But that's what you do, you know. People who don't have a great, like, family strong unit, we can be some of the greatest people because we want people to, we appreciate people, and so we go all out and we show them. And for somebody like myself that's like that, um I mean, I try. It's just, it's hard sometimes. There's a lot going on right now, but, and in my past, you know, but it's getting better. It's, anyways, I don't need you to start your shit today. Hmm. Yeah, whatever. I'm just waiting for you to say some kind of hate, but if not, then cool. It's just, you gotta understand, there's this one girl who's trolling, and that's it. Like, she will make different profiles, and I don't think you're actually, I think you may, I thought maybe you was like friends with her or like under her little spell, like, not being funny, but you know, whatever. Um, and then I thought I kind of caught some shit. It looked like, maybe I'm wrong, but it sure looked like you said some shit about something about Nene, which I'm never said shit about her on here ever. Like, I just, when I seen the comment, I was like, oh, I'm like, whatever. It's just, ain't nobody say anything about her. Like, you know, um, well, then it doesn't make any sense. Where is your hate coming from then, Shania? I'm just curious. You just naturally don't like me. Okay. Oh no, Shania don't like me. You know what? No, I'm talking about in the past. Now this is a whole nother day. So yeah, you just, you can watch and whatever. It's cool. Honestly, Shania, like, I don't know how you'd feel if you came across this lady I met yesterday. I'm just being some real shit. You couldn't have handled it. That's my point. I said that I think it was a good thing. It was meant to be that I met this lady, because if she's just a real person that's just lost and messed up and was used and abused and all this shit, and then, like, if she's just assuming good things about me, things that, like, I just had some, like, I have a better life because of people. I told her everything I had got is from God, and that's the truth. And yeah, you can take that out of context, but it's really like that. It's not, people aren't like, there is a real big difference, and when you live that, then you know it. But I mean, it's not really a joke either, and it's not, it shouldn't be looked at as a bad thing either. But it's, the only bad thing is, she said, I don't hate you, I don't know you too well to hate you for anything. um yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'll just keep it real, and I don't have to go into all kinds of details because it's, no, I mean, I'm not here to give him that attention, you know what I mean, like, for that, in that aspect. We're just women, and men play games sometimes, and women, there are some women that play games too, but you know what I mean, it's more, you know, obviously for men that's a problem more, you know what I mean. But I mean, I'm just clearing all that up right now, as far as, like, you know, I'll just say this, and I'm not gonna keep going on and on about this shit, but I do feel like I helped Q to heal, and I'm sure a lot of his friends did. Everybody put their little part in, like, and a lot of girls wanted to, like, really have him. I mean, a catch is a catch, right? But he was like, anyway. So that's where that all really comes from, if you ask me. But it's not like I had it so great with, that's what I mean. You see, if you know, then you know, because he was, like, the way he would act like he hates me or some shit. But you don't hate somebody when you send them a pretend Maury tape, like, and just like a like a. It's just funny. It's hilarious, and it's just like to me, it was filled with love because it wasn't like it could have like I've watched Maury and is like he's just being silly. Like he really is because he knows I never was accusing him of anything. Like I was just saying certain things that were obvious, but it's never. And I never like cornered him in anything in any way. All I ever did is help him, and he knows that, and he's acknowledging that now in small ways. But you know, that's cool with me. I'll take it because I'm just chilling anyways. We all have to just keep moving and bettering ourselves. But what's to start to do that starts here first. Like whatever you gotta do. Like I'm not saying whatever anything. I'm just saying like you want to get to a place where you can find what you need to do. This is helping. I usually like I would love to go in the studio, and I know like the more I go in the studio, like the better I feel. Like um, it's just. But this helps. All of this, it's just we all gotta help each other, really. But I know a lot of people like to come on and listen to my music and whatever. Like I'm serious, but I try to keep it fucking lighthearted at times because if you don't, like, what you're just gonna be all like mad when somebody like says something or does something. It's just, but you gotta watch out for all the clowns, all of them. Okay, well, honestly, I don't even gotta repeat what you said. It's like the people already know. I'm not. I think that a lot of people don't realize how much they use stereotypes. You know what I mean? We are all our own person. We, you know what I mean? You have God, you can have God or don't. It's your choice, but He's gonna protect you, and that's your choice if you want to allow that. But talking about me and entertaining with any kind of negative, again, the stereotypes. We do have to discipline our children because I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. This lady told me yesterday. She said something about a teenager that had a baby and they like crushed it or something. I don't know. This lady had some actual severe like I could tell there was like some PTSD going on, okay? This is nothing to joke about. So I'm just saying, you know, if you see people like that that's out there distraught, take that shit serious and just try to like be nice or something. I don't know. Like again, what I didn't know what there was really anything else I could do but try to be positive. Like at least like at the end, like I said, I gave her some kind of positive insight of some such that I hope helps. um. Okay. Okay, Shania. For example, right now I'm wearing a dress, right? But I'm wearing shorts, and you can see like, do you see it like how it's such a whole thing? And all you're really doing right now is doing something that there's different opinions from men. All men aren't like, oh, I like it for a woman to dance naked or something. Not all men like that. Yes, some men like that come on here, but it's not. I mean, I'm just comfortable in my skin, and yeah, okay, like it's just so what like you really haven't seen nothing too disgusting yet that, you know what I mean? Go out in the street every day. Go, seriously, think about it. Smoking weed and dancing, and then yeah, I get hot sometimes. Sometimes I just will take off my clothes just cause, but I'm not getting totally nude. And it's like I'm not asking you to come here and be my director, Shania. God is my director, and I'm not a puppet or something. I do what I want. It's just that I'm not doing bad things. You know what I mean? Like it's that simple. And it's just crazy. Like, yeah, okay. But yeah, she's just taking her messages down. I don't know. It's just I don't get it. Anyways, I think that people want to learn and grow and they want insight, but you got to find it from God. I can only give you so much. Like, you have, I mean, what else am I supposed to say? You can judge me for, it doesn't make any sense. Like, honestly, what do you want me to say about you? And I don't even, it's like I'm not skinny. I'm wearing shorts. I'm sitting down. Like, you can talk about that, like, if you want, but it is what it is. I mean, this is me, and I have fat, but I also have muscle, as you can see, because yes, I do have thighs. I'm not doing the thigh masters and shit, like, that's, if anybody doesn't know, it's in the old school thing. Um, anyways, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Anyways, see, the thing is, you don't understand. Like, it's you're talking about criticism and stuff, but honestly, I don't have anything to say good about you. You know, So you can criticize me, but I don't know anything about you except that you're just like, nah, 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 nah. You have not told me a thing about you. Even when I said something about that I thought were related to Nini, and then you didn't say you weren't, and I got the impression that you were her, and then I kind of forgot, like, about that for a little bit, but then it's like, I'm just gonna say this, like, who are you? And if you want to actually have a real conversation, but if you're gonna hide and not say who you are, or you're worried about somebody coming after you, um I don't know. It's like you're not, like, even a real person to me, because you're not being like 100. Like, you say you're just trying to, like, kind of guide me or something, but that doesn't even make any sense, because you're basically just telling me to put my clothes on or something, and I don't even, I don't get it. Like, I'm just sitting here with fully clothed right now, am I not? I'm not even playing my music right now. And as I said, usually when I have done that, taken off my clothes, which you don't want me to do because who might be watching, right? Which I realized recently that it does appear that he is watching usually, and I don't know. I don't know how often. Obviously, I'm sure he's at work and stuff sometimes, and maybe he can watch it at work sometimes. I don't know. Maybe he watches it in his spare time. yeah, it's it's okay to have an opinion, but I just don't know what is your objective though to get me to put my clothes on even though I'm already fully clothed. Like I said, I'm wearing shorts. And this is a dress, but again, I'm wearing shorts, so I'm just comfortably sitting in my little rocking chair in the attic that Q fixed when my son broke it. Like I was like jumping on it, or I don't know. That's why it's up here, and it's safe up here because he knows he can't go up here and jump on in the attic with it. What? No, he knows he can't do that. I told him that too. But anyways, so again, that's my personal opinion. You want to talk about opinions, but I do feel like it's not a bad request, right? That if people want to like give their insight, like they're usually either you would explain it better or uh, see, I'm nobody can come put words in my mouth and or and it's just like what's the hatred for so much? It's just so full of hate. It's either it's okay. I know why you hate me so much. It's okay. We'll just keep it a little secret. Shh. Nobody tell on you. Okay? We know. We all know. All of us. All of us know. We all know why you're trolling me, honey. Why do you keep retracting messages too? It's just stupid. See, people don't understand, so then, you know, whatever. It's like, why, if you don't like somebody, you don't like what they're doing, what they're saying, or whatever, well, why are you watching? This is just a little lowly YouTube. It's not really a lowly YouTube, it's just my little old YouTube. Choozy's little old YouTube. Okay? Because, like, what? I had like 6,000 subscribers, and I don't know what happened, but what a surprise. Somebody did something, so whatever. But okay. So, again, what do you want again? Do you want me to put clothes on? Should I just take all my clothes? No, I'm not going to take all my clothes off, but. uh, anyways, I just feel like Shania is most likely. I feel like she's got to be. She has to be that Ohio bitch. Her name is Emily Markins, and she keeps trolling me. And I'm saying this because it's annoying, and she keeps harassing me. She goes by different names, but hello, Ahmed Sam Booty. He said hello, beautiful, or hi, beautiful, and gave me like the heart eyes. Honestly, I'm just saying this. I'm trying to put everything in perspective and the truth be told. I really don't want to believe that Nene hates me like that. Honestly, if that's the case, then that's sad because we too old for that, and I don't have a problem with you. So if that's the case, I'm sorry about the dumb past, but honestly, I never had a problem with you, and you know who is to blame for the bullshit. Really, in reality, we know the truth. So let's leave that alone. If that's the case, whatever the case, if I seen you was on somebody else, I just feel like this Ohio bitch trolling me, and if it's not her, then that's what happens. Karma is a bitch. She has been bothering me and trolling me, and she even basically she did admit it. It was her and stuff. So she's harassing Alice because she knows that the girl knows that her own boyfriend or supposed to be husband, whatever, loves his ex, and I'm friends with her, and she doesn't like that. And honestly, I'm not even me and her aren't even like it's not like we're all hanging out all the time. Like we have our lives, We both are grown adult women that, like, we don't even get to hang out, and we hardly even get to talk most of these days because we have shit to deal with, like a stupid little spoiled broad that her mother died, and then and I'm talking about Emily Markins right now because I'm tired of this girl keeps trolling me. This is all for my own protection, protecting my peace. Leave me and my whole family alone, okay? You should just leave my fucking cousin alone because it's really gotten ridiculous. I want to be left alone, okay? Leave me alone. If the cops look into something, you will be looking really terrible. So you better stop harassing me. You're with my cousin and you're young, and he once had got a crime against him because he did something wrong, and then it's biting him in the ass now. But I don't know. He should not be with a person, doesn't matter how old, even though that's terrible to think about all of that. I don't even want to go into that aspect, but the worst mistake he ever made was dealing with that girl because she's just harassing people, like harassing me, harassing Alice. I don't know who else she harasses, but she's obviously doing some kind of damage. I feel concerned for my cousin, little Danny, because I have not spoke to him. It's one thing for Alice to not spoke to him in over a year, but I have not spoke to him either. I'm just getting tired of getting trolled, and I just want the truth to be said. Now, see, you see, she's not saying anything. She was retracting messages. This girl pretended to be a black man named Trayshawn Williams, which I don't know if that's who. I apologize to anybody who's actually, you know what I mean? This is just like another episode of Catfish. Honestly, like I've watched the show so many times in the past that I know I can identify this stuff. And that's why they say, like, the more you know. Yeah, it's. Anyways, so again, I have no problem with Nini. I have no problem with any of Q's friends at all. Like, I really don't, because for what? Seriously. You know what I mean? We're all just people, and I know you all was supportive to him, every last one that he's considers friends that you know what I mean? I get it. Like, you're friends, you are helpful. But at the same time, sometimes there has been some female jealousy because, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just keeping it real and painting the truth picture, not a lie. um so I don't know. I hope it didn't cut out too much because Ahmed is talking about the internet, darling. I apologize, Ahmed. I hope everybody heard what I'm saying very clear. Please, Emily Markins, leave me alone, leave my family alone. God is good to me, and anybody who follows God, it's not about my family, but anybody that follows God wants to have God's light guiding your way and be safe and secure. You just have to be doing the right things, like not hurting people, and help people, and try to use your discernment. That's what God will give to you. But clearly this girl does not have that, and I do feel like that was her. I don't know, honestly, but again, I want people that like me, and whether whoever they are, if they're associated with Q, I that's fine with me. I'm totally open arms. Like, honestly, it's like, you know what I'm saying. It's not, there is no hate or something. You know what I mean? I don't like that this girl she has nothing to do with that, but she did say something about, she admitted when she was trolling as somebody else. It's Anyways, I don't try to make this about stupid shit. I don't let it get in the way. I'm just addressing stuff because it's ridiculous. And if it's not her, then what the hell's going on? It's not making sense. Let the cops check into it then. I'm not the one bothering anybody. But she basically admitted in several ways, and yeah, she said she took Alice's bed, and she said she's going to take mine. Like, okay, yeah, that's. I'm not even going to respond to that because I'm not here to give, like, that attention. I think that it's about not giving up and being like terrible and like we all know what's right and wrong, but another to go on the other side of things. There's some men out here that's just awful, like really, and yeah. So that needs to be addressed. And I mean, I said this a long time back that, men step it up and don't let, if you see things like that, like men not treating women right, it's okay to say something because it's, it's just, that's why they say things about like, oh, would you want your daughter, your mother to be treated like that and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, in a normal, natural situation, if you have a good family. Anyways, I don't even wish bad on any of them. It's not like I'm out here wishing bad on anybody. I'm trying to help, and then I'm like being criticized, and I don't. Again, I said what I said because I want you to know what you're doing, whoever you are, whether you're just whatever mad. It's people, we have to love ourselves. Like, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. And honestly, I try to make sure I don't say anything stupid out of anger. Like somebody can call you fat and then you can call them ugly, and then it's like, oh, then they feel like shit. Well, dude, you what, that was okay. Like, so you see what I'm saying? I still give a shit, and don't try to bring something out of me or try to make it seem like it's something else, because it's not. No. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I just take my skills and try, and it's like anybody. You know what you're good at, go with it. But you don't gotta like make me look bad. If I look bad, then I look bad. You don't have to point it out, right? Like, I'm not here watching you and saying, "Oh, look at you. You look, oh." Like, I'm sure I could find something. Like, do I need to do that? It just seems like to me, although with females we could have jealousy, and we all, it's like, when you know what I mean, if females are like fighting over a man, it can be like that, but it could be like that with men too. And I'll comment on the Bachelorette right now. I'm gonna say this, okay? I think it's terrible what happened, but it doesn't have to be over. They are still young. He has to try, that's all, that's it. Like, he has to give a shit. Like she said, she didn't change. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that because that's all. It's like nice and short and sweet. He needs to like show her that he cares, just like he always did. He needs to watch all the tapes and be like, "Well, damn, look at me! Like, I was doing a lot for her, wasn't I? I made her feel safe and secure, didn't I? And then now I'm not, am I? But it's, yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, it's I will just say this, that yes, because Q is such a catch. Yeah, that's what it is. It is. It is. It is. It is. So, anyways, I am not gonna say that that person trolling me was like on that kind of hater shit. I don't know, but anyways, I just wanted to clarify. I'm not who you think or you want to think I am. Honestly, you know what I mean. We all have to learn from our mistakes. I remember I met this girl once and we literally had, I want to say we actually, I don't know if we actually got into an actual physical altercation, but I know we argued. No, wait. No, it was just the argument. But I fucking, oh, I set her straight. I don't even, that's what I'm saying. I'm not that fucking asshole bitch like that. But don't put me in that position. basically she tried to play me this, and she was like, "Oh, can you kiss your eyes?" And like, um, we was like in a group setting in like a classroom thing, and like it was like a businessy thing. This was a very long time ago, but I'm just using her as an example because we became friends later. Um, but I haven't seen her in years. I don't know, but anyways, I'm just glad that we ended up being friends. It was kind of cool. But yeah, she says she's like, "Oh, you can't see." And I was like, "Are you just mad because your neck hurt?" Because she had like it was her hairstyle. Like, if you have like a ponytail on the side, like if something like that, it's like can affect your like it can look. Don't get me wrong. There's all kinds of cool hairstyles, but if the longer they're there, yeah. But again, my neck is messed up all the fucking time. I need a chiropractor, then I'll be all right. But I don't have that, so I mean, whatever. Gotta have that chiropractor money. Um. Anyways, I had an idea about a personal masseuse, but it's not gonna be, one of these fools that don't know what they're doing or nothing. And honestly, I don't trust people and stuff. So, but yeah, you know what I mean. Chiropractor would be nice, but I already know like that's just you gotta take care of yourself so you have be the right mind frame so you can do anything and everything you need to do. You know, um, shit. I know I'm not perfect, but I know I need this so I can carry on and do a whole lot of shit. And like, I need more support, and I even have to keep like, as a parent, you have to keep on doing things like you have to just make sure your kids are on board with you and stuff. It's fine. I like I said, I want to make things easier by I just know if they can follow with the system of things and with chores and shit like that. Taking the time out, taking that little time out, do what they need to do, then they can go back to whatever they. So it's not a mountain of anything to do later. It's that. But right now, yeah, they can be helping me thoroughly do a great job with the house. You know what I mean? And I have I'm trying to figure out where to put all this fucking furniture and everything else, and I'll hopefully be getting this TV in here soon. But it's just a lot of things gotta. But it's not over, and that's why it's important to take care of yourself. You know, like remember that song from anybody who's like around my age remembers, or if anybody's seen this like the old school. It was like I don't know if it was in the 90s or 80s when the shit was made. That Rudolph joint is like that song like there's always tomorrow for dreams to come true. I don't remember all the words, but yeah, it sounds like it would be like a Mary Poppins song or something. But yeah, yeah, check it out. That's a good. It's like that would be something to watch. High, like you smoke some weed. I do believe, like I would say maybe like 15 years, like somewhere around 15 years ago. I don't know. Like I just remember like watching that high from weed. That's it. I don't do anything else. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even. I don't even get like that's something that's meant to be occasionally type of a thing. It's like with alcohol, you have to be responsible. And me, I prefer to not depend on alcohol at all. Like every once in a great while or some shit. I'm not gonna just go to the store to get a drink when I feel like shit or something. Like, no, there's other ways. Again, I don't smoke cigarettes. Like, you gotta constantly take care of yourself. Um, Juice, like, fruits and vegetables is important for our bodies. I remember somebody tried to say something like you don't need fruit. I'm like, but then I seen shit lately where they're talking about that's how you get rid of mucus. We need it in our bodies, but I don't like. Yeah, this is not where it's. You know what I mean? You're not. I don't know. That's what I know. Um, the thing they tell you about. People are talking about lately about having a brain in your body. Yeah, I didn't say those words, but more or less I've been saying that for years, that you are like it's good to be in tune with your body, or I've been saying that I have been from from when I had my oldest child. He was 18, but I'm just saying because something about with the C-sections, I mean, at least with my stomach, I definitely like will know, like, okay, I can't eat too much of this or something like that. You know what I mean? Yes, I am smoking weed. Sakashi. Hello to Sakashi. Sit up here. He said, hello, this Sakashi from India. Where are you from? I'm from Buffalo, New York, in the United States of America. I had hopped on. I just want us all to try to all help each other more. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, it's just little things we can do when we come across people every day. And it's a lot out there. Let's just keep that in mind, that some people might be going through stuff, and just try to be. It's just something I've noticed. Um, just think about it like this: if people aren't gonna get nasty with you for no reason, so you gotta ask yourself why or something. And anyways, we all have to do right. Just judging people, or it's just a lot that people can be doing and not trolling me. It's watch me and enjoy yourself. Like, for me, I hope you're not just watching for how I look and you are enjoying the words coming out my fucking mouth. My motherfucking mouth. I'm just saying, like smoky. But yeah, I mean, it's, this world is getting better, but there's also people fucking losing it and shit, and that's why you gotta have God. This is, these are our lives, people. I just wanted to hopefully bring some awareness on that. You know, I'm not. What am I doing wrong? I know that I could be, you know, getting more into the materialistic stuff. It's not like I don't have things. Or, like, I would like to show off my things and talk more about my nice things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, so that people can think about that and be like, yeah, I want to get that too. Like, I don't have a problem with that. That is not, God will provide and give you good things, and it's just right now I can't even take nobody, like, I can't, I am not about to buy items to put into this house, large items. So as far as you know what I mean, I need to know what's going on, and I'm trying to be that director of my life, you know, but it's, I'm, you know, every day you just have to make the best of things, I guess, and then keep pushing forward, and slowly but surely, you know, you get there. Like I said, I don't want to, who wants to be trolled when you're trying to be inspiring and stuff? I don't want that to take up too much of my time and space and energy with you guys. But that is really like the whole idea of the day is try to be kind and be aware and stuff like that. And that's why I broke everything down. I'm like, dude, uh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna take that for like I'm not gonna say, I just feel like I just know that one person definitely was hating on me, and that's my cousin's girlfriend, and that's why I spoke on that. As far as anybody else is associated with Q, I think everybody is on board at this point. Like, not being funny, like, we're all just, you know what I'm saying. You shouldn't, at this point, anybody associated with Q is friends with him or whatever. I would think that they wouldn't have a problem with me because he doesn't have a problem with me. So you see what I'm saying? If you're really just a friend, then you just respectfully, like, possibly even agree to disagree type of a thing, because whatever, I'm being respectful here. I'm trying. I mean, whatever. I'm stating the obvious, that I don't really think any of his friends actually really have a real problem with me. Maybe if they did, it would be because they think I might be in the way of whatever. But I don't know. I can't say that that's the case because I'm not him and I'm not them. But I think that that's something he needs to really know or to hear, that I'm not concerned. Like, I'm not giving hate to them. You know what I mean? Like, all that stupid catty shit in the past is just dumb, and I'm acknowledging that I don't ever want to, like, go there with anybody. So he would have to let me know that it's okay if he wanted me to address something or not. Otherwise, I would just be like, you know what, this is for you to handle or something, possibly, or not, because, you know what I mean? It's just like anybody. You have a choice if you want to deal with them or not, and that's it. And I don't know what, I'm gonna say this just to be safe, just to really put this down here. You really want to protect your peace. You want to have good things that you can bring to people that are good. Like, you don't want to have the bullshit getting in the way. And sometimes it's not like fair necessarily, but you got to make it fair, make it better for yourself, whatever that is. Accept what you have, and then you just try to build from there, whatever that is. And anyways, I don't know what's happened. If you know what I mean, I know that I dealt with some silence for a while now, didn't I? Yeah. And that's with, anyway, I'm not being ignored. So that might be the issue. But I dealt with people that, you know, left me to die in a lot in different situations, or so to speak, but damn near like. And I know who wanted to be there, who was there, who could be, and all. Like, it's. I was in a situation where it's like, okay, you make people leave my life, and they can't feel comfortable being around, and that wasn't done by me. But then, so then those same people just left me to die, like I said. So yeah, and then they want to start trouble. It's just, yeah, you did this before, you started trouble before, so, and you're really gonna make trouble for yourself, and that's what they're doing. Like, the people are trying to make trouble for me, but no, Q is not one of those people, and never will be. And I accept his family as well. I don't have any problems with anybody, and that's the truth. So, as far as like people knowing each other and all this other shit, okay, that's great. Y'all, everybody knows me. Hey, what's good? Shit, what's good? Buffalo. Uh, yeah, I get it. It's like we need our city to be better. That's honestly, I'm not here running for mayor or for fucking president or any of that. I just want to do good with what I have and what I get in life, and that's true. So the fact that I was being trolled, I'm like, I had to clear that up. That whole female jealousy thing, it can come from all different aspects. It comes from a lot of different places, but there's also the men jealousy thing. It's just jealousy, period. And I'm not here like, oh, I'm so great. I'm not here on ego. I'm talking my truth about what I've had to go through, and you guys witnessed this, so you see, for yourselves. And I could have easily screenshotted anything that was just up there before it was retracted, or any of you guys could. It's just YouTube could, anything. I need YouTube to work with me, not against me, because we will all be getting money moving forward. This is God talking, so take it how you want. God is telling me these things. It would be dumb to not want to be a part of that. Wanting to ruin it is going to ruin you, and that's not a good feeling. Guilt, there's so many different ways you can get guilt, like people cheat and all that. It's just but you have to pay attention to how people are, and if they're weird acting, like, you don't have to deal with them. Like, I mean, whatever. I think sometimes some men try to violate me because they know deep in their heart, their mind, their soul, they know that they can never be with me, like whatever. It's just the stupid thing is that why be why live like that or be like that when I'm not out here being an asshole and making you feel like that. It's just I'm not a hoe, and maybe you know that for one thing, and you know that I spoke on the person I do love, and that's whatever. Men are weird these days. It's just that the society is so romanticized to be a dog and be a fool. And then the other thing I was just thinking about, because I was talking about the show The Bachelorette, all these jealous, I'm not gonna call these men jealous, but of course they're gonna feel a certain way. Like, yeah, they didn't get her, so then, but then when the guy who won comes in, and or you know what I mean, like the atmosphere is different, so it's just I feel like this particular man, he wanted to keep his bond with the bros. It's like, dude, you can do that. You have to give it time. You can be with her with Jen, whatever your fucking name is, I forgot because like you made an ass out of yourself so much that by just sitting there like, ugh, like you did say one thing and that's cool, but it's just like, dude, I can relate a little bit too much to that, and it's just sad because I've dealt with all the like I've got a lot more of that good and like from throughout 8 years. I'm saying obviously, but it's still different. It's like it's just weird because of the communication, and I feel like they have the same communication problem. I would just love like the Bachelorette, like or if they would make a joint and like or do it like a. I don't want it to be like a cheesy thing. Like it's just I have my ideas and thoughts on things. I like just basically kind of want them to fund us to, but not for like the wrong reasons. Like, dude, I'm trying to build this empire here, not for me, for God, and where like it needs to be back. Like how honestly, I will speak on the ABC network. From what I've seen, there's been a lot of good shows. I'm not gonna say I'm not here to talk about all the damn networks. I excuse my language, but I'm speaking on it because of what I'm speaking on about like the whole family thing and like you have to balance especially women we really have to balance all of that these days so much. Ugh. Like I'm trying I have it's like I have this right here but it's just all this businessy stuff I have to do. But I need to do this, all this spiritual stuff. We all need this, you know. We all have to keep giving it back and forth to each other. But anyways, I'm speaking positively. Like I used to watch the Desperate Housewives. I watched. I like I said, I've been watching the Dancing with the Stars like for. I mean, I may have missed a couple seasons, but I mean, it's not like I wouldn't watch it, like catch up again or something. But honestly, I just think men need to be more like in that spirit and court. It's just like, okay, they're paying, but what if you had to pay? Would you? And I think we need to challenge them more and do more fun things. Like, oh, I hope I can help inspire some things. But for real, like things are really in a great place for me now. I just am moving forward with the changes in a positive way because I'm not feeling I'm not gonna let people disturb my peace, you know. Anyways, I gotta go because I do have responsibilities, yes, but I feel a lot better now. You know what I mean? You just you do the right things and God guides you, and then you know that things are working with you, not against you. Anyways, I will. It is Friday, isn't it? Yes, I will try to come back later. Um, I need to get coffee. I have instant coffee still, and that's all right. But you know, I don't know. I can make it work by putting in stuff. Anyways, shoot, I just thought of somebody. Okay, if you guys, anybody's having any fucking mental health issues and you want to think about and break down your past and recover, watch Tamara Hill. There are other people, and then there's spiritual people. There's a lot of stuff. If you want to check the people I subscribe to, you can. You know, anyways, I'm just saying, I don't know if you can access my liked videos, but anyways, like I said, I'm trying to be positive about things. I see the stupid shit. We all see it. Try not to give the negative attention like too much of your time and energy. You can address it if you need to, but don't get yourself in some stupid shit because it's just that stupid. You know, I am gonna go and eat some food with the baby and clean my house. And hopefully, real friends and people that care about me will come through for me, because honestly, I just can't even. I'm not gonna ask and beg people. Like, and when I feel comfortable, and if I feel comfortable asking certain people for help or whatever and shit like that, then I will. But when I say like help, I I don't have a problem giving people like gas money and stuff. But again, you already know where I will be. All those material things come in time. It's they could be here today, gone tomorrow. You can have not have them today and have them tomorrow. It's just, you just, you can't stress over it. It's just try to take those little small steps and try to stay positive, because it probably, odds are, is probably not as bad as you think it is. Whatever it is, like, it's probably can be doable, like it can be fixed, but you have to just take that time out. And I'm always getting organized in here, but it's just and I'm pretty good with that, but I still have to just, yeah, it's, you just want everything to reflect and have that balance of just be, good, have you feeling good and be able to enjoy life and stuff. And it's not easy to just get there, but you just like gotta take it there. Bring yourself to that place. It is not easy, like I said, but you do that and you learn it. And parents, you do gotta punish your kids. Just do it appropriately. Like I said, taking away devices is like actually does help a lot. Like I said, it because it's just the point. Like, it seems really bad for them, but then you're like, dude, you get it back. Just do your dishes. That do this, do that. It's And then they get it back. It's not, oh my god, no, it'll be okay. But again, yeah, you just have to take time out for yourself. For me, today, for right now, that was this, because I was able to clear my mind. And I didn't even have nobody to talk to but myself. That's God. Like, I'm helping people too, and that's why I'm doing this. Like, it's, I had realized like that I could do this, and like solve my own problems. Um, I don't know, maybe like, I don't know if it was like even a year ago, but anyways, everybody get ready. It's like freaking fall season coming up, so get ready, have luck, do your fun things, try to stay positive. Don't let the devil come in. You can enjoy scary movies. You can go do all that stuff. You can eat candy. You know, make sure your life is right, and all of that stuff will be okay. Like, I know I need to go to the dentist, but I'm okay because I still take care of myself. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's just little. You got to be careful. Like, you don't want to like take a bite of some and chip or two. It's not fun. If you do that, go to the dentist, get the cavity or whatever fills. I need to do that. I didn't chip it. It's just the like, yeah, the cavity is where, but whatever. I'm okay. But again, things. It would make sense if I could get in there before the freaking uh, Halloween. That would make great sense, right? Like, preventative. That's Jason. What did you say? Preventative, not reactive. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yes, and that goes for a lot, because he already knows, I think, at this point. I think everybody hopefully knows I'm not going to argue with him anymore. He's like family to me, really. There's no, but he's like, actually, I don't really think he's really mad at me, but my actual blood that I cut out of my life, that's who he's really mad at. And I'm mad at, whatever. He doesn't have to feel like that. I just want to tell him, like, you don't have to feel like that, because I cut them out, and Do you know how much light I cut out of their life by doing that? So I have to go though, and I'll see you guys later. Yes, I know.